Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Mac Day here today, so we're gonna go in just a moment to see what's in store for Season 4. So, first of all, what's in store for Season 4? It's over, basically. By the time this video comes out, there's basically no time left in the season. On Wednesday, we have Season 5, we have Stell, and we have a Steam launch. So there's a lot to talk about. In fact, more to talk about than I wish there was to talk about is how I think I would put it. But, I mean, let's just get into a run. We will explain it as best as I kind of can while going through this. But more or less, the free-to-play version of the game, it failed. It didn't work. That is the overwhelming information coming out of Tempo. It didn't work. It's not if they're keeping on running with that, there would be no Bazaar in the future. It just couldn't run. So with that in mind, okay, we have to do something else. What is that something else? The Bazaar is becoming a one-time payment game, but then you pay for heroes. So that's what it's going to be, but with that, it's also coming to Steam. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. I can, I'll link the patch notes they did for this announcement, I guess. They did a patch notes for their announcement, but since then they have revised that as well. There is going to be a $20, 3-day deal to get the game and Stell to help you transfer over to Steam. But you can always just continue to play the game for free if you have already played it before. I think we'll just buy some of this stuff here. If you've played the game before, you will be able to continue to play it in the Tempo launcher for free. It only, you only need to start paying money if you want to migrate over to Steam. Because there was, God, this is so annoying to go over all of it. But there's an issue with handing out the keys, and if they even were able to hand out the keys, then they would lose too much on reselling of keys, just whatever. A lot of stuff going on there. But, in that, it does solve some issues here and there. All of the stuff that comes with making a free-to-play game annoying will go away, right? I'm not going to go over all the changes that they do in their patch notes. It's a lot. But basically, a lot of the stuff that's very free-to-play feeling is gone. Ranked games, not going to cost tickets. There will be a concede penalty in place, so you can't abuse that. There's a couple things. But, all in all, it sounds like it's this or nothing. I think that's really... I think that's the thing to take away. It sounds like it's genuinely this or nothing. Which is a pretty compelling reason for it to happen. Is it annoying? In some ways, yes. There are flaws with it. Will we go over them? I need to figure out what to do with its insect wing first. Honestly, I think I'm going to keep it. Is this board fine? Yeah, I say so. But here's the thing. I have not been playing a lot on the live servers, and that sentence may not make sense. Well, you may be wondering, dear Retromation, why the hell are you ranked so low? Why do you keep saying you're not playing the Bazaar? I have been playing the Bazaar. I've just not been able to say that I have been playing Season 5 of the Bazaar. I have been helping to playtest the next season. So, if it comes down to the whole, well, how can we be sure they're going to try and make the heroes balanced, right? How are we sure that that's something that they're going to want to do? Well, they have a lot of, top players, and also me, haha, on the test server, giving feedback to try and make sure that these characters are balanced and fun and interesting and stuff like that. And they have been genuinely listening. So I'm not going to say if you hate whatever's going on, it's my fault, because there's a lot of people there. But I'm just going to say balance is hard. Balance is hard, and I've seen it firsthand, right? So there's that. That's the other thing that I can reveal now is that for a little bit, not a long time, but I've been playing the next season a little bit. And I think I can say this, it's fun. It's very good. I mean, if I'm not allowed to say that, they should allow me to say that. It's very fun. Like, it's really, like, it's way more fun than this patch, which is why I've been so grumpy, is because the next patch is so much more fun than this patch, in my eyes. So there's some weirdness there. Covetous Raven. We will not click you today. We'll see. Maybe later. We've got Letter Opener. It's time to actually, like, analyze what the hell's going on with my board. And try and pivot. I mean, honestly, I autopiloted an okay board. It's fine. We just died to Pig because, you know, early game hero and all of that. We've got Life Conduit. You know, it is what it is. We're going to do whatever we want to today, and that's A-okay. An Aludel. I mean, it's day 2. We should still be pretty excited about that, I think. Yeah. I like that fine. We need $4 here. I think we can drop the Tizidian. Get some multicast. But, yeah, I mean, I can go over my thoughts a little bit more at the end. Is probably how I'll do it. So we can actually make a video that's kind of interesting. As a game for people who don't care about this other stuff. But long story short, it's going to be a paid game. It's going to be on Steam. There's goods, there's bads with that. And there's going to be, if you've already played the Bazaar, you can keep playing the Bazaar in the tempo launcher like you always have been. And that's that, right? Like, if you've already played it before, there you go. I'm poor. I'm poor and I don't like that. I'm poor and I don't like that, and we have a barely supported Life Conduit. And almost no money to my name, but a spare change is not much more appealing. Let's see what you got here. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to say screw it and let myself play whatever, because I'm going to be honest with you, the meta is going to change so much. I can level that right now. The meta is going to be very different tomorrow. So I don't... no use trying to break things wide open. Things are going to change. We've got a Cinders. That's not bad on the Bottle Lightning. Could try and go for that. I mean, like, here's the thing. Life Conduit at 5 on day 2 with just this is, like, it's okay. It's honestly completely okay. It's not great. We could try and find a regen potion here, but, like, that's not very likely. I don't love the Bronze Chocolate node here, but I just know that I'm not going to be very pleased with what I find at Ellie anyways. This is not exceptionally exciting, but the other version of the board is not much more exciting.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
And yes, Stell is very fun. Stell is very fun. I'm just going to say, it's fun to see a bunch of items that I know are going to be buffed tomorrow. And some that I know that are going to be nerfed. You know, it's just kind of nice. It's fun. And it's fun to be able to say that I know that. I won't give specifics because I don't want to get in trouble, but, like, I know that I can say that the server exists, I've played on it, and there's a lot of changes. Alright. Did they loot? They lost to the PvE. I mean, I can't say that I'm surprised. Got a Catalyst. Man, I would love the chocolate bars, but we got to figure out a plan here, man. How do we pivot this into a real thing? We need to pick up some regen stuff. A spider maze is, unfortunately, for my wallet, a good idea. And then we are poor once again. How could this happen to me? Oh, boy. I don't really want to play letter opener stuff. Is there something goofy we could do here if we get the skill? Because here's the thing. Do I care about Hoverbike? I mean, if I get the potion skill, that's really good. Is this enough regen to save me? I'm going to say it probably is, considering we have Hard Shell. I think we'll be okay, but it's honestly a little bit spooky. Relying on a bit of that regen. got 12 there. Okay, Night Beam. There's that shield coming in handy. Man, I was so right about the hard shell. Man, it's a curse to be so smart and so humble. Upgrade a bronze, dude. I want to win the day. Aludo wins the day. Promptly. I could see that being okay for now. Like, what else do I really realistically want here in play?
Does good work. We keep it sharp.
Frankly, none of this is very exciting. Do I upgrade the sword cane? Oh my god. I upgrade the sword cane. That's crazy, man. Herma! Let's go! If there was a shop to kind of just, like, go ham on, I do think it would be this one. But that's very expensive reroll. Nightshade is good, but I think I'm going to pass. Alright. I gotta tell you, you guys think you have it bad with the ghosts on the live server? What if all the freaking players were top-ranked players and, like, good players? And it's brutal there, man. It's brutal. I don't want to hear no complaining about ghosts, man. No siree. We're gonna sneak our poison behind this brick buddy and be completely A-okay. Goodbye, brick buddy. I am poison and thus you don't exist. You are a useless card on the board. I am so sorry. The best thing they were doing became a useless card. A shame. A crying shame. Herma. Okay, we get another shot here. That's good. Oh, baby.
I'm gonna rub this stuff on you.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll go degen style. I personally have not played like on the live server with this stuff in a while, so like I gotta play it. I'm just gonna say there's a couple things that are not gonna be as good tomorrow. I'm not gonna say what, but I'm just gonna say there's gonna be a couple things that are not as good tomorrow. 8 regen. I think we can ditch that. I am in such a weird pickle because I want to finish this quest so bad. But it's so expensive to do so. Goodbye. Yeah. It's just, I think it's important to finish this quest now. Adrenal Converter. Yep. We're not going to be playing this, but we're so poor. We have to at least wait in some way, right? Like, I need cash. Crits. Yeah, crit or gold bars, potentially. But, we'll see. 69. Yep. That's doing its thing. You know what? We probably should have gone for the middle fight because I think we could complete our quest there. If we took out the Aludel, that was a misplay. We should have ruined my board. That would have been better for me. Just give me some money.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
Okay. Ah, vital renewal. No comment.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
Okay. We could go for Throwbo. But why? Like, the thought of a pivot that can utilize Sapphire sounds nice. What would that be? it'd be the big relic. The relic property. I think meh. Hemlock. Sure thing. This is not like that. It's not bad. It's fine. It's completely okay. But I think we would rather have something that generates some regen. Just to try and get an extra proc there. A pig who has not won a game is a good thing to see. It's a good thing to see. Got an igloo and a cold room. And a steam ladle and initial chill. Dude. And a shiny marbles. I should be fine. In fact, this might be kind of nice. Because this seems like a fight that I can farm my life conduit on a little bit. And then, theoretically, and then win. Okay, we get our multicast here. Perfect. Oh, boy. Good deal. Goodbye. Punk. Okay. Weapons. I'm gonna go Mountain Pass. I didn't pick up the Sapphire, but I don't know if I needed to. I'm not playing that. Thank you very much.
I'm not getting out of this pool, darling.
Sylvia,
To join me.
Smelling salts could be okay.
That looks
Okay.
fabulous on you.
It's all fine. I think we're gonna ditch those weapons. Barnes & Noble. Give me your skills. Give me your skills, Barnes & Noble. Got an initial dose. Would be fine. Yeah, the thing with Vital Renewal is if we can get things sorted better, we don't want Incense, we don't want Venomous Dose. Life Conduit is good enough to be obviously worth keeping in for Vital Renewal. If it soaks it up, it's fine. It's okay.
Kind of enjoyed it.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. In fact, it's just pretty good. Not super in the market for smalls. You gotta be kidding me. Why? Why, man? Throw some crit on there. All right, Doc. We could do some PAL stuff. Not right now. I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that either. Screw these things. I'm mad at them. Get rid of it. Go, go.
I found some accelerating speed for you.
Yep.
Go, do
I'll take that.
hurry.
All right, a Mac. A Mac. What if? If we can upgrade the PAL, I think it's maybe a better situation. But right now, it's stupid. Right now, we need the poison. But day 5 is really starting to feel too late for an Aludel. I'll tell you that. If I could guarantee this copy of the Venomous Dose, I'd be excited about that. I think we're just going to hope we win the Mac Chup. And I think we should.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
I see an Ouroboros. A Nightshade's a bit spooky. 2 emerald. I feel like I don't want to be rude, but like I feel like they're wasting the value on those emeralds a little bit by putting the rest of the board the way they have it. We should be fine here. Life Conduit is going to scale better than their Nightshade. Unless they can crit. Nope. Goodbye.
Please, share with me your secrets.
Alright. Weapons? Nah. Transform. We should have saved those things, but it's like, eh. Smalls, transforms.
If you
Meh.
have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
I do want to get out of here.
By that, I mean, excellent choice.
No. That can be good
Remember,
in the right context.
diamonds come in small boxes.
We're kind of on the hunt for a Sands of Time. But, yeah, I don't know. Incense. It's not doing it for us. We don't want it. I barely want the Venomous Dose, but, like, I have no self-poison as it stands. So it's like, for this to exist, I gotta at least have that, man. Boop, boop. So what are we looking for? The classic. Rapid injection system. To the moon.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
This isn't our moment, but I'll be here when it is.
Silver skills. I will say if we roll, there's a a not bad chance that we find a vital renewal. Backroom dealings is totally a-okay though.
I'm proud of you.
One might even say good.
Your aura guided
That
me.
buys us a little bit more mileage out of Aludel. Like maybe one more day's worth of mileage. Hey, just kidding. Screw it. Kick it to the curb. It's garbage, trash, poop. I don't like it at all.
Energy's resonating.
When you haste, sure. 4.9. I don't really want to throw in the incense. So we'll just have this copy something. I'm pretty sure the first cast does not count as an item use, which is annoying.
I'm glad.
I could be wrong, but I know it doesn't for 3D printer. Give me some help and stuff.
That's a healthy diet.
I know it doesn't for 3D printer, but yeah, we have the adrenal converter, so this is at least going to get charged that way. Best case scenario, we copy the earrings, right?
Punish.
That's the best case
I may
scenario.
be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oni mask, anglerfish. What kind of crit you got? 10, 60 on the Zork. Okay, that's actually pretty scary. I can't lie. 60 on the Zork is a lot. Okay, big regen coming. Big regen coming.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Spooky, spooky. All right, so we copied the fungal spores, huh? Toys. We could look for Yo-Yo, I guess. Meh. That's what I have to say. Is that meh?
Size dilutes the brain.
There we go.
Tell everyone you
It's
got
the
it.
guy. Spider mace. It's gotta be the spider mace, right? I'm not opposed to the energy pot. I'm not opposed to the energy pot to get us going a little bit.
That suits you beautifully.
I think that's fine. Could have had it copy instead of do the venomous dose, but I think this is right. You have a completely broken skill. You have a fun skill that's pretty broken with this, but like, let's be real, equivalent exchange is just so broken in this comp. Whenever you heal or gain regen, charge a poison item. If we put the right thing by there, you know, we're going to the moon. It's not too shabby. If we get a slow enchant on the injection system or the adrenal, it's ogre. If we get an offensive enchant for the conduit, it's ogre. So is Vital Renewal, like, and this is not like a, I don't even know if this is on the, changed on the test server. I'm going to see it. What is it currently? Is it actually, is Vital Renewal not in the regenald pool yet? In this point? I don't know if it is on the server either. Seems like it is cooldown only, so that doesn't help us.
Why does Lufu set himself apart? We Sphinxians must work together.
Oi. Stinky. Garbage. Terrible. But yeah, this is, it's not in the regen pool. It's so strange.
We Sphinxians thank you.
I need boots. Different boots. different boots. Willing to roll for it. Because I would sell, in order to get this up to 2 seconds of haste, I would totally sell the other thing. This is a life conduit. You better believe it. And also an upgrade to the life conduit. Mac, I feel fine. I am doing peak Mac right now. I am not worried about another Mac. Like, well, it's an Athanor. Yeah, it's an Athanor Eternal Torch with the heated shells. That's actually very scary. I take it back. I am not peak Mac. I think I found peak Mac. That's really spooky. I mean, I'm regenning out of my mind, but regen and burn still have that weird interaction here.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure you I have none.
What? Small items. I'll take a tool. I'm poor. Health seems appealing. Kiana's got what I like, but like I think we're just gonna go for the extra HP. Just having a higher base is really nice. CDR or we could also find crit here. Should we drop Venomous Dose because it's eating Vital? That's my biggest question. In life. Very straightforward life, I live. Because it got up to 16, which means 9 regen could have been on one of these instead. Dude, I don't know, man. That's pretty annoying.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
We can crit our regen.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
No. No. No, no, no! Macroscope, I think, is actually a good call. I think that kind of solves what we're looking for a little bit. So we have everything but an enchanted item. We'll get an enchanted item. So that gives us some slows, which helps us with the ICDs on these a lot. That's good.
And I will punish you. If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Oh, this? Yes, it's changed. Let me tell you. It's not this. It's not quite like this. I think we're still in the spot of the run where it's fine, though. Oh, they hit us with a bot of lightning? You didn't want to do that, my friend.
I lost everything long before you were born. This is nothing to me.
Okay. We want health. We want health. We got our enchant day here today, which is good in a couple ways. Give me your skill. We have a tool, we have a weapon, so we can get 10% CDR. What we don't have is a fast start. That's a thing we don't have. But, hey. We also don't do... We don't kill very well. We need an offensive enchant on the conduit. Or a better, like a shielding. One of those two. Honestly, I'm not going to say it. But there's just a couple that I don't... Ooh, couple that I don't want. 4.4. Ah, you gave me the ones I don't want. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and go conduit style. That's, you know, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just not what I was hoping. Probably should have thrown that on the converter or something. I think that would have been probably better. But the good news is we will at least cleanse all of our self-poison, like, really effectively. So we can lean a little bit towards upgrading our poison values, and we won't be having a hard time because of it. Probably. This can be better too. Soul Ring. That's what I want. Yeah, it eats my Vital Renewal as well, but it's a much better win condition than what we have. Oh, give me a Soul Ring. Oh, well, we're looking for one. Oh, man.
Not getting hurt on purpose just to come see me, are you? Just be careful, okay?
I sacrificed a really good node because I was like, that just seems kind of like that could be great. But yeah, we could have maybe gotten ammo for the energy pot, which is pretty good. All right, depends on the type of Mac here. If they have an obsidian conduit, I lose the rock paper scissors. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. We cleanse it. But, oh, they cleanse it too. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, I think. Maybe? I have no idea who wins this, but it seems like them, I think. No? It comes down to weird timing in Sandstorm. Basically, when do they hit me with the burn? Oh my god, wait, Earrings is giving us so much extra health, even with 50 per. Earrings might actually be the difference maker, really. Cleanse it all! Cleanse it all! Oh my god. That was terrifying. That's with basically a dead slot for like the majority of the fight. And what I would consider to be a whiff enchant. It's not though, but like kind of feels like it. That's a win condition. That is a win condition. I'm willing to see. Oh god, it eats my Vital Renewal as well, but it's worth looking at, man.
I see everything.
Could fish for Vital Renewal.
I can teach you many secrets, but some you must discover.
I see. Never mind.
I hope you will.
Goodbye, punk.
recognize it.
This is my carry now, and I'm not kidding. Your weapons have bonus damage equal to your regen. God, we want an obsidian enchant so bad. Beggars can't be choosers, but wah. We should have maybe looked for when you use a tool reload adjacent from the guy on the left. That would have been pretty decent, actually. Would we get it? Statistically, probably not, man. Okay, so yeah. Just like that, I'm so glad we went to the max skill vendor because that just instantly turns this into a carry. That's really nice. Frankly, I just want more. More of those.
I would never debase my
More mace, more spider mace. A Barbara Claw?
smart one.
I'm down with a Barbara Claw. We don't have a win with a Barbara Claw. Somehow. All right. I like what I see there. Vanessa is not as scary with an on-death enchant as like a pig. Deadly Arbalist is a little spooky. Deadly Arbalist is actually very spooky. In fact. So, like, kill fast, please.
Like
Thank
my
you.
crew says at the bar. Another round.
I respect this item. It's terrifying to me. Especially as a Mac, right? Mac does not like one-shot stuff. More HP. Close it out.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Get a little bit of loot. Get down tonight. Unfortunately, the relax is just for the first half. We'll fish for a little bit of crit. It's late game. Like, it can do stuff. Yeah, that Sunlight Spear is no longer the belle of the ball, man. No longer the belle of the ball. Would we want your skill? It griefs our life conduit, which feels like the answer is no then.
I came here to train, not conquer.
Yeah. Would I take a Thrusters to get an extra 5% CDR and an extra 15%? I think I'd put Thrusters on my board, man. For my life, like, by my life conduit, I think.
I have many enemies.
Now, I have one more. That's good. Oh, we're so close to the level up. Please, XP. Hey, yo!
With enough power,
Tempo out, when in doubt. Tempo out, when in doubt. Tempo out. To the moon. It's Vanessa. What's the over-under? There's a Julian on this board. Julian kind of cooks us a little bit. We should be fast. We should be actually pretty fast. No Julian. Elemental Depth Charge, Yeti Crab. I think I'm completely fine against it. I think this is actually like a perfect Vanessa for me. They do have Shot Glasses Thick Hide, though, which is... Oh, never mind. Are we fine? The freeze is killer, but not as much as me killing them is killer. Yeah, this this skill was really good for them there. Shot Glasses Thick Hide is kind of good, believe it or not. Kind of good. All right. There's a win. And believe it or not, somehow this is our first Barbed Claws win. How that's possible, I have no idea. It just worked out that way. So, what do we have here? What episode is this? 308. Let me get my spreadsheet up. 308. Dark mode. 1 second. All right. Somehow, Barbara Claws was not checked off until now. Yeah, extremely straightforward, easy Mac run. That's, yeah. I'm not going to go into specifics, but, you know, we'll see if this board is as strong in, you know, a couple days' time. But all in all, yeah, we'll talk about it again. The stuff, the drama packs. Wee woo alert. But it's, yeah. All in all, Bazaar is becoming a premium game instead of a free-to-play like bunch of little microtransaction models. What is happening in regards to that? Maybe I should just pull up the freaking patch notes at the end here. 1 second. All right, here's the patch notes for the monetization changes, or whatever you want to. I mean, that's what they called it, I guess. I'll say that these are not even fully up to date at this point, and I'll explain where it's not. Hey, Bazaarians, we're making a number of foundational changes to Bazaar. The most prominent change will be shifting from free-to-play to premium. With this change, it frees us from many of the necessary gotcha mechanics inherent to free-to-play games, and we believe it leads to a better overall experience for our players. More details on this below. So, on August 13th, by the time when this video goes out, tomorrow is August 13th when this video goes out, the Bazaar will be on Steam. It will become a paid game on Steam. The Tempo launcher will become paid as well. And it's just you just buy the game. You never have to buy card packs ever again. Never again. Upon purchasing any Bazaar content through Steam, you will be able to link your Tempo account. So basically, if you're playing right now and you really want to move over to Steam, you can buy it on Steam and you can link your account over there and you can play it on Steam. Shift to premium. All players who have created a Tempo account as of this time will be given the heroes Pig, Dooley, and Mac. You just get that. If you didn't have them already, you get them now. Going forward, the base game will include the heroes Vanessa, Pig, and Dooley, and will be sold with a launch price of $45. This is already not true. They bumped it to $40. We'll see what happens in the future. Do I think that this price is worth it? Having played the game already, I would tell you the answer yes. If I was just scrolling through Steam and I saw this game at that price tag and I didn't know anything about it, would I think that price is high? As just a random consumer stumbling upon it, yes. Absolutely would I think that is high, not knowing that the game is good, right? If I don't know that the game is good, that price seems very high. So we'll see what happens there. Future heroes will not be sold for gems and will be available for $20. This part right here is obvious. Well, maybe not obviously, but I've said this is the part that bothers me the most. It obviously does cause weirdness with like, okay, well, what if a character is stronger than the other? Like you'd be silly not to think about that. And I agree. That's unsettling, and we'll see how it goes. But like I said, they have a team of, high-ranking players who I think are good at trying to break stuff, trying to figure out if the characters are balanced on a test server. I'm trying to break stuff. Like, I'm legitimately trying to break stuff, and I'm trying to be brutal, man. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, weird. But in this note, if you get the game within 3 days of it coming out, for their shift to premium, like to try and make the transition easier, there is a bundle. I guess let me pause and pull that up. There is a starting bundle where you can get the game and Stell for the price of just buying Stell. So if you were going to get Stell anyways, if you were going to buy Stell anyways, you should do this instead. You should not buy Stell let's be clear, Tempo would make more money if you buy it in their launcher. So, this is a bit weird to say it, but, value proposition wise, you should, if you're going to buy Stell, do this instead, if you're going to do it. Because you get the game on Steam, you can then play it on Steam Deck, whatever the hell, and you get Stell. So, if you're going to get it, do that. That's what I'll say. Rank mode changes. There's no longer ranked tickets. You can play ranked as much as you'd like. Any saved ranked tickets will be converted into gems. Rank progress will continue to reset each month so players can earn ranked rewards. I talked to figure out what is in place to stop there being conceding. There's a penalty if you concede too many times in a row. You start to get to the point where you'll have to go into a queue. You'll have to wait a little bit before you queue back up. So that's to try and make it so the pool is not just people conceding. But yeah, if you're paying for the game, it's obviously it'd be stupid to pay to play ranked too. That right? Like that just doesn't think about that for a second. That's obviously not going to be that couldn't fly. Normal mode will award chests just like ranked. There's a change going to the matchmaking to ghosts for the player's first normal games that slowly will increase the difficulty of ghosts over time. It should feel like an easier place to learn to play the game. Great. Hero expansions are no longer on the prize pass. If you have a hero unlocked, you will have access to the same pool of items as everyone else who has that hero unlocked. This is fantastic, and I feel like this is probably one of the biggest wins, right? This is probably one of the biggest wins. This is so good. So great. We'll continue to create new items for each hero, and future items will arrive at the Bazaar at the same time for all players. Very recently, I think they said they would like to keep them coming out at a similar pace, but they're not beholden to being like, there has to be 10 in a pack. So if there's only 8 that are good, they're going to release 8, or whatever, is my guess. They're not going to just like feel like, okay, we have to make 10 now or whatever, because they're not paid for with cash. So there you go. Chest stores subscription updates. Chest rewards at the end of runs have been increased to 246 from 123, literally twice as much. There will no longer be subscriptions. If you have one, you will be getting double this for it. So like you will be getting 4 times chests. If you currently have a subscription, you'll be getting 4x chests. What are they going to be for? Cosmetics. Gems will not provide any gameplay advantages. Yeah. Big W. Prize Pass is completely free. There will no longer be tier skips. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'm down with that, too. Seasonal chests will become a big chest pool that provides almost all available cosmetics, including previous boards, etc., that you may have missed in the past. No more of the FOMO stuff, which I'd say is a W as well. This one is going to be, I think, more of a bummer to other people than it is to me. This was... Gotta be honest, this was never something that I cared about. But the marketplace is no longer going to be a thing. We no longer have plans to develop a player-to-player marketplace. With the shift, we will be able to remove duplicate cosmetics. This is the win that comes out of this. When you open up chests, you will either get non-duplicates, or you will get non-duplicates, and if you get to the point where you have to get duplicates, like you have everything, you'll get gems instead, for whatever. No player-to-player marketplace on the horizon. There's no mint numbers. Who cares? Well, people do care. I don't care. Some people will care about this. This is not a thing that I think is a big deal. Stealth's coming out. New encounters, new enemies, 100 new items. Flight, new mechanic. This is a pretty big deal. Stealth's very fun. I can tell you. I have played Stealth. She's very fun. She quickly became maybe a favorite character. So, look forward to that if you're looking forward to that. So, if you want to know my takes on all this stuff, first of all, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I know, like I gotta be honest, I don't think that my takes should be more important than your own, at all. But people have asked. My thoughts boil down to largely, it sounds like it is this or the game's dead. So, that's what it sounds like. That's what it reads like, right? That's what everything I've looked at, everything I've read, it reads that way. So make of that what you will. Do with that what you will. The ability to just have everybody on the same playing field via the cards is a very nice thing. The difference in playing field then just does shift to the heroes. So it's finicky there. It's finicky there to put it lightly. I don't love that, right? It really puts a lot of pressure on the heroes being balanced between each other in a way that is ultimately uncomfortable. But looking into it, like if I'll tell you, if Stell comes out and she's overpowered, based off the past few weeks, I can assure you, it is not for lack of trying to make her balanced. That much I can assure you. There's been I've given a lot of feedback. I've seen other people give a lot of feedback to genuinely try and make her not overpowered. and I firmly believe it, because they're taking all kinds of suggestions from people who are honestly pretty critical. So with that, that's the counterbalance to that concern. I'm not going to say it alleviates it completely. We'll see how things go. But there's a lot of stuff coming. Season 5 is... I'm having a hard time picturing it not being the biggest patch, as in, like, the largest set of patch notes at the very least. I'm having a hard time knowing what's coming. Hard time believing that that's not the case. But ultimately, yeah, we'll be playing tomorrow. We'll be playing Stell tomorrow. I really do appreciate this new big push they're doing with the just get the game and Stell for $19.99. That solves a lot of the weirdness of shifting over to Steam, because it's like, if you're going to be playing in the launcher and you're going to be getting Stell anyways, you should just do this bundle instead, if you are already buying Stell, right? So that helps. That makes it smoother. It's less... I think the biggest part of it is that this is just so sudden, right? I think that's the biggest bummer of the whole thing. If this was the model that launched right away, like right when Mac came out, when they moved out of closed beta, and that this was the model they had, I think that it'd be fine. Like, I don't think it would be dramatic at all, really, if this was the model. Would people say the price is too high? Yes. People would say the price is too high, but I'm going to assume that they have a certain, threshold they need to meet to keep the lights on, and if they don't meet it, they can't keep the lights on. So I'm going to assume that this is what they have to do for now, and we'll just analyze and we'll see. And Stell is very fun, and I can't wait to play her. I think you guys are going to really like her if you're going to play her. Alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. More Bazaar every single day, as long as you guys continue to support it, and as long as it feels right to do so. I just thought about it more over the past few days, especially with this new announcement. Things feel like a lot smoother. That's a really good move. I like it a lot. Yep. Hey, see you next time. Bye-bye.